Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. This is altered or hashtag altered index 2024, and this is card number 9. So the prompts for this one are imagine, green, and time. So I got some stuff that I have from the graphics fairy that had clocks for time, and I punched out a bunch of circles here with clocks and things on them. I've got some words. I do have one imagine, I have kindness, and I have joy. And joy I cut out because that frame just seemed humongous for it, so I'm just going to kind of ink around that. I think that'll work. Okay, so I've got some stuff to play with here from the printables from Graphics Fairy, and then I have some scraps, and I have some scraps behind me in case I want those too. I think I want to start with this one. This one actually has a clock on it too. I think I want to use this whole thing. It almost fits. Maybe I'll just put it on there and frame it out. I think that'll work. And all of these clocks and backgrounds have green in them. Green is not necessarily the focal color, but I thought I would look and see if I have any kind of green ribbon or anything like that. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm gluing the right one. I don't think I do. I don't have a lot of green. And then after I did all this, I'm thinking I could have just printed out something green, but that's okay. There's green on here, so we are going to go ahead and use this. And like I said, I think this is from a Graphics Fairy kit, printable. Alright, and then we'll come along the edge. Probably need some ink. They don't all have to be, you know, very complicated. Sometimes less is more. And sometimes, you know, the more time we spend on it, the more complicated we make it, the less cohesive it is. That's my opinion. I have a tendency to overdo sometimes, so I have to remind myself to back off. So let's see, these are a little bit more brighter colors, so I think I want to go, which way does this actually go? I think it goes this way. Yeah, it goes this way. So let's do that, and then this pink clock, I'll ink around it. Well, it's not a pink clock, but it's a pink, the matching, this ephemera went with these background pages, so. But just, I used this 3-inch punch for these. It was a little tricky, so I left the, you know, just an even white border, and then when you put the ink around that, no one knows that it's not the right size. There we go. Alright, so then I think I will put this here, and then we have imagine, and then maybe we could put some trim if I have some out. Let's see, I have this. Let's use this. I'm going to take a good amount. There we go. I think that should be plenty. And we'll stick our tape back on there. And put that back over here. Okay. And I think I'll run some, could run the lace right through the middle. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. Got a line to follow here. Okay. Right through the middle. Okay. Then we will put, getting glue everywhere, then we'll put our clock back. Doesn't look straight to me. Is the paper, yeah, you know what? It's possible that that paper receipt or what have you is not, it's not going to matter once I get the clock on. Clock 12 up. All right. All right. Just like that. And I think I'm going to tuck the Imagine in there. Just like that. Guess I need a little bit more glue here on this piece of lace. There we go. Well, I thought I did better than that. Okay, there we go. There we have our Imagine. And when this is dry, I'll probably sew around it. I really like the way it looks when it's sewn around. And then, of course, it's copy dyed index card, so there's that on the back. So let's do a vertical one. And I think I want to do this piece of lace here. Maybe I'll do in the corner like that and just kind of the reason I do back and forth is because I really like to have a little bit of the white, but not so much. And then if I go back and forth, I can control. When I'm pushing it away, the white will be on the back side. When I'm pulling it toward me, I'm pulling the layers of that paper apart, so the white will be on my side. So if I do it back and forth a little bit, I can control a little bit more. All right. I want to make sure that I'm getting this edge. Although I don't mind it so much when it curls up a little bit, it kind of looks just a little more rustic. So all right. So this may be, I'm not sure where this scrap is from. It could be Victoria Design, or it might be G-Kerr, Happiness in Crafting, not sure. And I love this clock for this, so I am going to do them all the same, pretty much, you know, changing up a little bit here and there, but for the most part, they're going to be the same components, just mixing it up. So from the clock, and I really like that. And then I was thinking joy, just joy. So let's put some, I don't want to put lace here because I'll cover up my rose, but what if I put lace along this edge like that? That way I can still see the rose. Let's try that. And I think I want to zhuzh this up a little bit more. Didn't want to zhuzh it that much, but that's okay. I forgot I was using the walnut stain. It'll work. Okay, you can as long as you can still read it, I think we're okay. So let's do our. I'm going to do the flat edge along the outside. Okay. Trying not to stick my Band-Aid in all this glue, but I use that. I didn't realize how much I actually use that finger. Okay. And the clock was this one with the dove. Goes this way. Yeah, maybe I'll do that and then put joy here. Let's see what we think. Yeah. It's okay to change it up. I change my mind 40 times a day. Ask my husband. There we go. And then I will snip this little piece off. Snip this little piece off. And we will do the edges. I like it. Pretty. Okay, one more. Should we do vertical? Let's do vertical because I like vertical ones. We've got, okay, so I've got a couple more of pieces here. We could just do some corners. And let's see. I'm thinking I could do this corner, kind of tear it across that way. And, okay, this is the same piece, but there was another, yeah, there we go. Maybe do that piece down there and this piece up here. Because I don't need that clock, because I want to put this, I don't know, do I want to use one of these other, I do have another one of those doves. And I have another one of those roses, but I think I like this big, and I may want to just do it the way this one is and just do it off the edge. So let's tear this first and see what we end up with. This would be extra writing space as well. And we have our green. Oh, we're not going to have Imagine on all of them, but that's okay. Okay, so use that there, that there. We can put this here. And we can have kindness here with something. There was a, I don't know if I want the butterfly one. If there's the small one of that. It might be fine just the way it is. I don't think we need another clock, but I was thinking another little rose or something would be good there. Let me see what I've got. Just to pull out this that we were using before. And I put all my Tim Holtz stuff in here. If I can find just a little, there's a big one. Need a small one. Whenever you're looking for something small, you'll find a giant one. And then when you're looking for something giant, you'll find something teeny tiny. That's the way it goes. Yeah, all of these are too big. I'm just looking for a little tiny little, let me look at my other. have some that are very similar that are probably I thought these would be, these are all little thingies. But I could run that across like that. No, I want just a little fussy cut rose. Let's see if I can fussy cut this. That's what I want. Just something like that. And it matches well enough. We can do that. Okay, I think that works. And I don't know why this one's called, this one has a lot of rose quotes in it, but it doesn't have single roses, which is what I was looking for. All right, so let's, there we go, ink. I don't think I like that piece. Get that on there. And something happens when you sew them all together. All of a sudden it becomes, it's almost like when you put the gesso, you know, and the background comes together. It's like once you sew around this, it becomes a statement and it works. And the sewing becomes the frame that brings it all together. And I know this one has red roses on it, but that's okay, I don't mind. So our assistant, Amazon assistant, if you will, I had her set a timer, and she said she set it. So I asked her a few minutes ago how much time was left on it, and she didn't answer me. And now she's not talking to me. I don't know if she's mad at me or what. Crazy, crazy. All right, let's tone this down. And I know it has brown in the background of the city, kind of a sepia tone, but that's just a little too stark white for me. That's much better. So we'll go around the edge. Hopefully I still have time on my recording. When the light is just hitting it just so I can't see. Yes, I have. Oh, I've got 10 minutes left, it says. Wow. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so get this clock down. And I am going to bring it over just so that clock is somewhat off the page. Is it straight? And then I'm just going to trim this down. All right. I need to copy dye some more of these. I'm out of the copy dyed ones. So we're just going to run a little bit of ink on this. Lightly tone this down. Alright, I am going to bring this to the edge, however. And yeah, I'm leaving space, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. Not every little space needs to be filled. I'm going to bring this down here, and I'm going to put that rose right where that little edge that little floral stamp is. And then we're going to attach this little rose. Like so. I want you to still be able to read that it's kindness. All right. There we go. So I am going to take, oh, I didn't put lace on this one. That is what's missing. Where are we going to put the lace? We put the middle, we put the side. I almost think that this would be, that would work. Let's do that. Right across the bottom. It'll help that little piece stay down too. All right. Double check. Not even. Never is. All right. And I will take this little piece off. Okay. So I am going to let these dry for a few. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to sew around them, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so we have this one, kindness, and we have this one, which is our main green, time, imagine. Those were our words for today. And then we have joy. I think they all turned out good. I like them. I like them all. And I'm going to make sure imagine's on top, because that was the whole point of the exercise, was to follow the prompts. So thank you, Suzanne, for doing this challenge. I'm having a great time doing this. I think it's a blast. So I thank you all for watching. Check out Suzanne's channel. She's at Nonstop Paper Crafts. And this is #AlteredIndex 2024 Card 9. Thank you. Bye now.